Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining along for another crazy live stream. Yes, I really don't like making pre-recorded videos. Pre-recorded videos are just not my mode. I do more so prefer, live reaction, live talking, chatting with you guys. Because unlike True Underlame, who says that his stupid videos are interactive, I really doubt it. I mean, he says that he reads comments, all of them. But I think the only comments he reads are the ones that he can profit off of, like video ideas. Because, yeah, I guess he's running sort of like content farm? Must be. I think he's also using his audience to satisfy those ends. Where am I going with this? Yes, I have some pre-recorded video that I would like to share with you guys. But yeah, all of it makes me... The reason why I have pre-recorded video is because of this lady right here, Cetrion. I miss Cetrion. Do you remember when NRS created new characters? Brand new ideas for playable fighters. Cetrion was so cool. I loved that she had all of the different elemental types. She had fire, wind, water, earth, wind, fire, something, air. Yeah, it was great. Oh my god, yeah, it was great having Cetrion be like sort of all of those elemental traits. And that was even represented in her elemental data within MK11. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I missed this. LOL, I missed this. Let me get this controller here. Yes. Oh my word. Like, you can see here, I had the wind, the tornado, plus the earthquake. Oh my god, variations? H2O port? There was so much to enjoy about Cetrion. She was so customizable, and I think out of the roster of MK11, I think she was one of the most prettiest. All of the colors for her outfits are very wearable. They're all very colorful, unique, individualized, and different. It could all just be a bunch of yellows and browns, but you get blues, you get yellows, you get purples, you get oranges, you get whites. Like, look at that. And I mean, yeah, you did have to grind a little to get the stuff, but grinding in MK11 was way better. Way better than having to grind within MK1. Doing those stupid towers. Those seasonal towers. Oh, they are so bad. Oh, I hate seasonal towers. Not to mention they're glitched. So if you take too long in a tower, you might end up with an opponent who's just fallen over and can't get up. Which has happened to me this season, and I did make a little clippy of it. I put it in the the sing song. Something happened to Melina. I don't know what happened to her. But yeah, glitches. There weren't so many glitches in MK11. I mean, there were glitches, but not as game-breaking as MK1. Like, I mean, for sure there were glitches with augments and glitches with time crystal. But there was not glitches with visual, well, I guess there was. With certain augments. Visual gameplay, yeah. But was it game-breaking? No. I never had a game crash because of it. Have forced many game crashes in MK1 because it's just so possible. It was much easier in Seasons 1 through 6, but Season 7 definitely tougher. Haven't crashed the game in Season 7. Is it improving? No. No way. Not by a long shot. But Cetrion looks so good. And I remember, like, if you were there, you might remember. But I made, like, a video called, like, the real life lore of Mortal Kombat 11. And I loved it because all of the Combat League gear pieces, well, not all, some of them were references to things in history, which I found so fascinating. Like Wu Zetian was the first empress of China, and she was like very cutthroat. Killed her offspring in order to secure her position as the ruler of China. So I mean, there's just so much references that felt special with things in MK11, and especially so with Cetrion. I mean, she had this beautiful fiddlehead fern motif of gear pieces. There was matching gear piece sets. There was thoughtfulness. So having not only this like wonderfully beautiful character who had these wonderful references supporting her, she had these great abilities where you could have fire, water, all of the different types. You like, there was just so much, but I loved her, like, even though like people say like she's just poison ivy, but she had rocks. She also had rocks, and she can blow little tornadoes, which is very much unlike poison. There was so much creativity with Cetrion. Same goes for Collector. People may not like hearing it, but I could also put equally here, I miss Collector. I miss Collector when Collector was actually good, because now the Collector that we get in MK1, he's just a representative of NRS, stealing our time, our lives, our money, because you have to go visit him every effing hour, which sucks. And I forget how to zoom in. Do you see this? I forget how to zoom in. I can't zoom in. Look at Collector. And then they had the nerve to make him into a gay twink. How did they have the nerve to make him into a gay twink? He is not supposed to be a gay twink. I mean, he can have a pink purse. That's okay. I mean, I give him the pink purse because it's cute. But did I need him to be a gay twink alongside Raiden Smoke, Reiko, Bihan, just all of them? All of them Twinkie. Google these names. Buck Richards, Roman Todd, and Joel Hart. Those are giving me like the vibes of like Smoke and Bihan. Those guys from Gay Prawn. Yes. I've seen those guys in the Gay Prawn. Now they're in MK1. So how did they have the nerve to gay twinkify Collector? So let's go back to Cetrion. I think that Cetrion is also like a wonderful callback to Beautiful Mother. I mean, like, you definitely get like Mother Earth vibes from this, but she's got curves. Do you see this? There are curves. You can say whatever you want, but Manya don't got curves. Trashra don't got curves. And I love the voice actress for Cetrion too, because like the Cetrion voice actress, she was in other video games. Like, she was actually a competent and skilled voice actress. She was in Final Fantasy XIV as like the Crystal or something. I don't know. I want to say Heidelin. Was her name Heidelin? But yeah, like, look, she's a female. Voiced well. What do we have to look forward to? Some flat, fake African bitch. Flat, fake African bitch. That's who we've got to look forwards to with the DLC. Like, oh my god, Cetrion was so good. So, like, I have this Cetrion here. The other reason I love her, Flowers. Like, look at your flowers. Like, she's so pretty. So I love that she's like a garden. And in my life, I have always enjoyed flowers. Big surprise. I think these are clematis upon her like flower tiara. These are clematis, which is like a climbing vine flowering perennial. It's beautiful. Oh, and they're usually purple, so it looks so good with the skin. So I really love all of like the whole package of Cetrion. And I think Cetrion really represents like compared to MK 1, it represents like creativity, like peak creativity compared to what we're getting in MK1. Yeah, because what you're getting in MK1 are forced DEI hires, Africanizations of characters. I don't care if you people are saying Cyrax was always African. No. He did not have that accent that they put on Cyrax in MK1 in MK9. In MK9, he sounded tolerable. In MK1, he sounds just terrible. Horrible voice acting, and it's a shame that she's from Canada. What I mean, like, I don't even know. Like, F I scream FGC. Like, I hate all the tweets that he makes because I don't trust them half the time. Like, unless I know the primary resource from which it's coming from, I don't know if he's pulling this shit out of his ass, telling me, oh, it's this one playing that one. Yeah, right. Let me see the credits screen for Mortal Kombat, and then I'll believe it. People don't like having primary sources anymore, but whatever. Cyrax is too much. I can't. Oh, I miss Cetrion. So yeah, Cetrion's got flowers, she's got boobs, she's got moves, she's got variation, she's got pretty gear pieces, wonderfully named. And she can zone and teleport. Pretty much every character in MK1 plays the same way. They can all zone and they can all teleport. Just choose your cameo accordingly or whatever. Cetrion was cool. You didn't know whether or not she could teleport. If she was the zony, spammy one too in Combat League, ooh, she would be a bitch to deal with. Because Purple Glow didn't work on Tendril Pull. I'm talking about this stuff in past tense. It's not past. It's present. We should play more Mortal Kombat. But yeah, this is Vabs. Totally Vabs. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. What do you think? Cetrion? Where is she? Where is she? J4, hit the like. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, leave a like or get out. Go spend your time doing something else. So the gear you get at Demigod for Shao is the same gear you unlock at Character Mastery Forum. Oh, not surprising. There has been repetitions, specifically for Shao Kahn, for gear pieces in MK1. I remember that there was like a handful of instances when rewards were repeated in MK11, and I hated them. Every time I hated them. One of the times they repeated a Shao Kahn brutality, which I guess is good because Combat League brutalities are kind of hard to get in MK11. But the other ones were like brutalities you could get from co-op towers, which I guess they added a later to the loot pool. Not guess, I know. They added later to the loot pool to the co-op towers. So those became redundant in Combat League. But yeah. The redundancies suck. If I'm playing something, I want unique rewards, not things that I can get elsewhere. Despite her weird inhuman features, at least Cetrion looks sort of female. Yeah, I mean, she's a she. Do you remember when she died, too, in the story of MK11? That was so sad. Like, OMG, so many things were like... I'm not going to say MK11 had a great story. because it didn't. It had a horrible story. It was the introduction of all of the multiverses crap, which I hate. I didn't care for it back then. I don't care for it now. But I thought it was so sad that Cetrion had to sacrifice herself for Kronika. I also thought it was sad when Raiden fried Frost's brain. Like, whoever's writing that story, Dominic Giangiolo, is such a douche for making Raiden into such a bad guy. Why would Raiden fry the brain of Frost? I always hated that in MK11's story. Terrible. Johnny Kaner, hello. Why do MK11 graphics look so much better? It's the art style. The art style of MK11 is just more darker, and I feel more appropriate for a mature game. Whereas things in Mortal Kombat 1 feels like it was catering to the trans youth. The trans kids out there. LOL, help me, I've fallen and I can't get up. Exactly. Nearly 200 gigs later, MK1 remains empty and soulless for sure. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, so we were just like ranting and raving about Cetrion. Now we are going to be returning back to Cetrion, but you know me, I love to talk about gender. And I think, like, Cetrion is a great foil for what we're about to see. Because Cetrion is feminine. She's got hair, long hair, beautiful face, feminine features, lips, boobies, makeup. All of the things that would maybe set her apart from a drag queen. She's got. Like, she's a woman. I love it. You've got some drag queens in MK1 that are moderately successful. I would say, like, Deadly Alliance Natara in that purple, green, and pink outfit that I've been waiting for. Yes, I do enjoy that one a little bit. I guess because of the colors. But whatever. Do you know this individual? We've spoken about him before. But I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 was made for people like Josh Sater. So Josh Sater was on The Bachelorette. He didn't get the rose. He got booted. And now he is a she. Trans activist. And unfortunately, the whole entire trans issue is greatly politicized. I wish it wasn't. Like, can we just love trans people? But instead of just it being about, like, just love everyone as you would love yourself, now it's coming into, let me affirm your delusion, sir, with a chest hair, that you are a female. And I feel like that's what we get with Mortal Kombat 1. We have to affirm the delusion that Cyrax is sexy and hot. Sector is Cyrax and Sector is whatever. They're all sexy and hot. We have to love Trashra for her lack of curves. We have to love Manya for her manliness, because normalize the bulge. Women can have bulges too. You think I'm crazy? No. Go look at Dominic Giangiolo's Twitter. I always pull it up. I'm not pulling it up today. I don't want to see it. I want to see this. So, I recently found out how to watch Instagram without being part of it. So this is good.
Hey everyone! So I just wanted to get on here and share with you some of the toxic traits that I have lost in womanhood. One of the things that I used to do all the time is I used to mansplain things. I don't do that.
Bitch is still mansplaining, but in a dress and bad lipstick. And what is all this blush? Why?
That anymore. And let me tell you, another thing I used to do is I was hyper competitive. I don't feel that competitive need.
You should be a little bit hyper competitive. A little bit competitive. Because I think if you want to transition, you should challenge yourself to look like the thing that you're transitioning into. Maybe a little competition with the mirror. Take a look in the mirror and see how maybe every day you could change.
anymore.
The 5 o'clock shadow.
Another thing, I was really preoccupied and worried about appearing weak in front of other women.
She looks so tough. She looks like she could beat up all the other women. She doesn't look weak.
Worry about that. So I feel like I'm progressing and evolving so much in womanhood, and I just wanted to share those things with you. Let me know what toxic traits you've gotten rid of. Share.
She is such a troll. She is trolling, right? This is satire. I hope this is satire. This can't be real. It's just wild. Oh my god, what is this knockoff Disney princess dress? Who is she supposed to be? Snow White? It's too much. It's too not that you made your hair even more boy. I can't. Oh, she's progressive like those drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race who think that they don't need padding. I think RuPaul might be to blame for this look. Okay, so let's see what she's saying.
Hey everyone. So I want to talk today about the elephant in the room that women don't like talking about, but we all think about: having a bulge. Having a bulge doesn't...
Not that... I don't think that women are thinking about having bulges. Maybe not, like, in their pants as they go through their day. Maybe for sexy time, they might enjoy a bulge. But, no. No. Women's don't have bulges. Women's have innies, not outies.
Magically make you a man. Having a bulge doesn't negate your womanhood. A lot of us women still have our bits and pieces, and that's okay.
I'm so confused. You have your bits and pieces and that's okay, but I thought that trans people typically have some sort of dysphoria with their body. Looking down there and seeing those parts would not make them feel okay. So this is like new age transsexualism. It's very different. I'm not sure about this one.
So I think we really need to start changing the language and discourse around this issue, and start normalizing it. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Normalize the bulge. Okay, so now he's pregnant. He's wearing maternity wear. Why?
Accept me with open arms.
Why
so
is it maternity wear?
Everyone, I'm outside the DNC showing my support to Palestinians. I know if I was in their country, they would accept me with open arms. So...
They would accept you at the end of a bullet. Come on now. What do you mean Palestine's accepting you with open arms? No.
I just want to do the same here, so...
This is so crazy. I really don't know what to say. Before it was queer for Palestine, but now it's like maternity wear for Palestine. Interesting. Very interesting. Is he joking? It must be a joke. This must be some sort of like, haha, let's make a joke.
I just rented one of these shareable bikes, and they're kind of useless. I gotta be honest, I hate having my male parts.
Okay.
It's such a drag. No pun intended.
I think total pun intended. Such a drag. Yeah. He's like the drag queen who gets kicked off like week 1. Aw, she's like the first one sent home on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, you should have padded. You should have tried harder at the female illusion. Should have worn a wig. I mean, like, there are certain requirements, I think, even for drag. So maybe this is not drag. Maybe this is more so confusion.
And it just really gets in the way, and it's super annoying. So I feel like they need to make bikes that are more ergonomic and trans-friendly. So drop a comment and let me know what you think.
I'm so confused. Like, you ride a bike, it's going to be all up in your business, guy or girl. So what does he want? Like a seat that's specifically tailored for his massive cock and balls. Like, I'm confused.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. The look, not the shoes. Killed me with the shoes. What are these athletic wear with this long dress? What? Are you sitting on a bike, sir, like this? This is just too much. Okay, and then we've got this one. So let's see what she's saying here. Love Josh, Sheena.
Hey, I look like a hot mess today.
Today? She looks like a hot mess just today. She actually looks cuter. I like this pattern more.
Just wanted to vent a little bit. I feel like dates can be so cheap. The last couple of dates that I've gone on, I've expected the guy to pay because I feel like the man should pay.
She expected herself to pay. Do you hear that? Maybe she's going on dates with a mirror. And she's like, oh, look at my sexy beau sitting right across from me. I'm so confused. Where is she finding these men? Question mark. Are they men or are they women who are equally confused? It's much. It is definitely much. I am so confused. But I love all of the stubble. The stubble is really giving feminine. Very feminine.
The first date, and they just don't want to. And so I just had a date earlier this afternoon, and I sat there when the bill came, and finally I just said, the guy should pay first, and kind of pushed it towards him. And he said, well, in that case, you should pay. And I just thought,
I don't think this is real. No way he went on a date. No way that the date said, well, in response to, I think the man should pay. The date would throw the bill back in his face. I can't. It's too much. It's too hilarious.
that is so rude. And I just don't understand what the issue is. I feel like everyone's trying to get something for free these days. I don't understand.
Hypocrite much? Wasn't he trying to get a free meal?
I just want to go on a date and have the man be a gentleman.
See, like, that's the same sort of logic that Holly Golightly had in Breakfast at Tiffany's. She would just be, like, professional dater, and she would just get the men to pay for her drinks and food and dinner. It was interesting. Interesting lifestyle.
And treat me right, treat me like a woman. So if any of you are having the same experience, let me know.
This must be a joke. This cannot be real. I can't tell. I really can't tell. This is the best. Thank you, ma'am. This isn't for real, people. It can't be. I think people are also questioning this as much as myself. I don't know if this is real. I don't think it is. But it's as entertaining as wrestling, I guess. Wrestling is equal measures of, is it real or is it all just fake? Very strange. So let's go back to the game. Just give me a second here. Okay, alright. So we're back at the game. So I really enjoyed taking a look at Josh Sater. Because I feel like that's what we are forced to deal with in a much more serious manner in Mortal Kombat 1. We have to accept these gender swaps and say that, oh no, they're not gender swaps. Oh no, they're not race swaps. You just accept it. So I really don't enjoy that. It's more hilarious on the Josh satyr level. But in the game, it's absolutely atrocious. And what's worse is that so many people go along with it. I don't know how anyone could be playing Mortal Kombat 1 and not be looking at these characters and see them for the ugly abominations that they are. Not like biblical abomination, just like abominable snowman monster kind of way. Just like weird creatures. They are definitely ugly. And this is another reason why we should miss Cetrion, because she was definitely feminine. Definitely feminine. Now, like, I guess you could even go to, like, Devora and be like, well, is she feminine? Well, she's a bug. Does she need to be feminine? She poops out eggs, which is kind of feminine. Maybe. Oh, I love Devora. I miss Devora. So yeah, really do miss a lot of these characters from MK11, and in comparison, MK1 just looks so ugly all the time. So I don't think that you should be playing MK1. I've been spending a lot of time not playing it. So we're going to be looking at what I've been doing. Let's also see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Kara, I'm not a biologist, but I thought women have girl parts and not male parts. Things are different in this day and age. Things are different. I mean, like, Dylan Mulvaney was seriously singing to people, normalize the bulge. But is Josh really telling people that women have bulges? Is he just making believe? Is he just make believing? Is he pretending? I don't know. I really don't know. So what happens if I have a split personality, one male and one female? I go on a date. Do I pay for both? I think at that point you just dine and dash. Love it, Snoopy. For both me and my alter ego. I love the question. Very thought-provoking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gwen Stefani Brown Becky. You make me want to play MK11. MK11's great. I think, like, for me, though, like, I love MK11. I feel like I've done a lot of things in it, and there are still some things that I would like to do. But I've been really using this time that MK1 has been such a failure to pursue other things in life. And I think, like, that's important, whether it be your family or your career or a relationship or another hobby. There should be other things in your life besides Mortal Kombat. And I heard True Underlame talk about this yesterday in that video we were watching, where he said that he's not a typical gamer. And that he does other things with his life. I think he spends most of his life thinking about video games, or editing videos about video games, or making videos about video games. I think it's all very video game related. I much prefer talking about gender because it's hilarious. Josh is killing me. But another reason why I titled this I Miss Cetrion was because I sort of had that scratch of, like, my green thumb be satisfied with Cetrion, because she could make the plants grow in her friendship and also her brutalities. But I've been turning more so into, like, a plant daddy. So, like, I've been, like, having a little, like, house plant collection, and you can see they're pretty cool. I've been going after really, like, unique plants. I think it's important to do other things, and I will say that this whole entire experience of looking after plants, it's so relaxing. It's a great change of pace. I spend a lot of my time relaxing, thinking about these little planty creatures and what I have to do to look after them. So you can see that, like, my collection is sort of divided into halves. I have, like, cactus creatures, and then like over here I have these, well, you would call them epiphytic, but they're things that live on like other plants. But they're really cute and cool, so I've just been looking after like my planties. So this whole area, this is my kitchen. I'm showing you my kitchen. This is my kitchen and that's my backyard. And so like I spend a good portion of my time, just chilling here every day. So what you're looking at here, these like berries you're seeing on this bush. So like I said, I have a green thumb. Like I actually grew that from seed. It's 12 feet tall. It's a rose bush. It bears flowers in the spring, but like at fall time, it gets really big berries. That's also my currants bush, my rose of Sharon, my peony. So this is like my backyard. It's also looking pretty like dismal, but I don't care about lawn. I don't know. Some people like lawn. I don't. I know that it's nice and for some people. But, if you don't have a lawn, then you don't have to worry about mowing it. I much prefer flowers. So, like, I like planting things that are, like, flowerful outside. Outside is a different story. Inside, you kind of need to have things that will just sort of survive. Oh, look, there's my hand. Oh, my God. So, yeah, you just, like, the flowers are kind of, like, added bonus. Like the orchid, for most of its time, it's not with flower. So I like its leaves, which are very like glossy and green, and he's growing a new leaf, and the blooms on the orchid right now are about a month old. Bloomed late in the season. I'll probably have like another month of it before it withers. But for 10 months, it's just leaves and a twig. Kind of sucks. So I wanted other planties. So I have other planties. So that's the orchid. This is my cactus. One of my cactus. It's blooming right now. It is called Gymnocalycium. I do not have it for its flower, but it's pretty. I'm not pollinating it or anything because I want the flower to last as long as possible. But this cactus is more so for like this color variation that will always be there even after the flower has withered and wilted away. So yeah, I mean like this is what I've been like doing. So like we have like planties, we've got more planties here. So this is like my mini bonsai. It's a natural bonsai. Yeah, you can see they're all in their nursery pots. I have some of them in little creme brulee glass dish, which I think is cute. I like to keep them in the dish to water them. Water them very sparingly because they're cactus. But this one is another kind of like Africa plant meant for hot climate and desert. I love it. It looks like a little like egg or something. I think there was audio when I recorded this, but it didn't last. The leaves are also variegated. I guess you can't really see it that well, but whatever. I also have this thing. It's a white ghost cactus. It's not really a true cactus because it doesn't have needles. But we got all sorts of stuff. There's like lithops, looks like butts. That's the one closest to the window. That's also from Africa. A lot of these things are from Africa, which really interests me because I'm like, ooh, I can't go to Africa. Let me get a plant. So that one that looks like butt crack, that one, it does not take water for 10 months out of the year. Like in nature, it doesn't get water for 10 months, which is wild. So I give him little splashes every week, like like from a bottle, like a water bottle. I give him like just a cap full. The other one beside him, it looks like a little, like, I guess that's not like a great angle. That's a astrophytum. Kind of looks like a star. And then you can see I have like string of pearls, and then I've got like condensation on my window or something. And then there's like string of pearls, and then like this one with all the leaves. Ooh, I'm not sure. Like, I would not recommend anyone to get, like, the string of pearls or, like, This one, this one's too tropical. I feel like I'm killing it. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to stress them out in the sun. Some of these plants, you put them in the sun, they get stressed out, they take on different color, or they can burn. So it's a fine balancing act, and I'm trying to learn because I've never maintained a plant that likes being burnt. But this is what we're doing. So yeah, my planties are looking so cute. Which one do you think is the most expensive? Which one do you think is the most expensive? This one is kind of pricey, but it is very pretty. So let's see if we can get it focused. Oh my god, that one looks so cool. So it's a star. Isn't that pretty? Oh my god, it's so pretty. So this one's like some Japanese mutant. Astrophytum myriostigma variation Onzuka from Japan, because Japanese people like to mutate things. So they made this mutant starfish cactus. It looks so cool. It doesn't look so white right now, but like in the nighttime, it looks really white. I don't know. These plants, they look different between day and night, but yeah, I didn't go for typical plants. Like the most typical one you'll see is in the back, which is why it's in the back, because it's so typical. I know. I don't really care for it. I don't know what Dave was doing. He was just capturing like footages. Oh, this is the lithops. So I guess I'm trying to show here what it looks like. Yes. So the top of this plant is actually a window. It's translucent so that light can go inside the leaf. Yes, those structures that look like butt cheeks, those are leaves. So the light goes into the leaf so that it can make its photosynthesis, which usually happens underground. But my plant, he's like stretched and you can see he needs to be repotted. Some of these things need to be repotted, but I don't care. I'm lazy. I don't want to make a mess. So yeah. So yeah, that one he's regular. I kind of regret it. I spent $12 on that trio of cactus, but I feel like they're so common. Ew, they look too basic. I don't want basic bitches. I want fancy bitches. Like this one. This one is pricey. You can see he's got some flower buds. Oh, I can't wait till he makes like flowers. But his leaves are variegated. I didn't even expect that. But he's just so cute. Okay, so those are my little Bulbasaurs. Do you see that? So Cetrion and Bulbasaur, they go along quite well, I think. So here you can see these are all one type of genus of plant. These are called Tillandsia. They live on other plants like orchids. They live like on the tree barks in the rainforest or some bullshit. It's interesting, and they're actually really easy to maintain. You only have to water them once a week by dipping them and submersing them in a bucket of water. That's it. Pretty cool, pretty easy. So this one I love them. They're just so cute. And no pests, low maintenance. I mean, like, what more can you ask for? So this one is fuzzy. So it looks so cute and fuzzy to touch, and sometimes I do touch it. But you're not supposed to touch it. But doesn't it look so touchable? The more he dries out, the more fuzzy he gets. So you don't want to make him too dry. I'm going to water him tomorrow. But yeah, they're so cute. And this one is supposed to make flowers. I mean, like, the flowers that they make, they only make flowers once in their life, and then they die. So, like, that kind of sucks. But they're so pretty. And hopefully I get a long time before they flower. But this one looks like it came from, like, Harry Potter. It's so curly. It's like a curly wand of plant. So it's so much fun. Oh, I don't think you can see it. It's in the top left, but I also have a little gemstone tree. It's not a real plant, guys, but it's a gemstone tree. And then we've got these guys here. This one should be with a cactus, but I put him on with this other table so he can get a little bit more light. He's really cute. I hope he doesn't grow. Cuz it's nicer when they're small. I don't want to deal with big ass plants. So this is cute. You can see it's very geometric. I love that these plants have like such great geometry. This one is called Buddha's Temple. It's so pretty. So like I just like really cute pretty things. Like, this is my life. That's why I hate Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 is so ugly. But this is another one that I've been sun stressing to get a little purple on the leaves, and you can see it. Some of them are looking kind of burnt, though. That's the problem. Like, I don't know how to sun stress effectively, so like I'm learning, but whatever. This one is so cool, and this one is probably the rarest I have in my collection. It is called Dragon Jade. So, of course, Jade, hello, Jaded Rabbit. I needed it. But it's so cute. It's like three little dragon tails. And you can see that they're growing. They have, like, new growth. It's also growing in moss, which is kind of like, ew. I kind of want soilless alternatives, but I wasn't thinking about growing in moss. But alas, here we are. This is another one that's kind of complicated. I mean, first off, it's growing in moss. Second off, it's like another tropical, like, plant or whatever. So, like, I worry for those ones. Like, I just don't want to kill them. So, yeah, you can see my kitchen table. Like, this is my kitchen table. LOL. Yeah, that's my backyard. Yes. Hello. Yes, you can see the little vacuums and stuff. Oh, you can see my trans water mister. Trans rights, y'all. Trans rights. So, yeah, we have our little, like, that's, like, our cactus corner. And then this is our, like, epiphytic corner. And then we've got trans water bottle. Where is it? Give me the trans water bottle. It's so pretty. Okay, alright. So, let's see what you guys are saying. Crazy. So, I feel like there's anything else is more entertaining than Mortal Kombat 1. MK1 is beautiful, just kidding, but Tekken 8 is pretty. I hear you, Duan. I do think that Tekken 8 is very beautiful. I think they did a great job with character design, but for me, there's not enough. I need more. And the gameplay, although it's fun, I feel like it's not fair. Because, like, I didn't expect myself to do well at Tekken 8. So when I get wins, I feel like I didn't deserve it. It feels too easy to get a win in Tekken 8. The Dragon Jade is cool. Yes, I love the Dragon Jade, too. I miss Jade. I miss Cetrion, I miss Jade. Yes, air plants, I like them. Oh, yay, air plants. Oh no, world has changed. Yes, the world has changed. Don't worry, Kara. I don't think you're rude. I like all the plants. Aw, thank you. I'm surprised that Cetrion didn't return in MK1. By the way, remember me, Jaded? It's Moises. Yes, I remember you, because you always loved Cetrion. Yes, I know you love Cetrion. Hello, Moses. Thank you for joining. I'm sure Stephanie Brownback is growing stapelias in her home. Those are the corpse flowers. The starfish flower. Right? I don't think I would want that. Ew, I know that they were saying that they look so pretty. I don't think they look pretty. They're like brown flowers. And they smell like rotting flesh. Who wants that? So yeah, like the one air plant with all of like the curly leaves, that one is supposed to produce a flower with a smell so unique that I had to get it. I need to know what this scent smells like. Like I have roses in my garden. I know what roses smell like, but I've never smelled an air plant flower. Yeah, crazy. I like the cacti, Dave. Yeah, they're so cute. I think the only one I hate, okay, I hate a couple. I hate the cheap ones that look basic. I don't want that. I don't want those. I might give them away. And then the string of pearls, I think they're cute. They look really nice, but I don't think they're worth the effort. I like the low maintenance of like my bonsai tree. It's very easy to deal with. But like the other things I don't know. Do you know the Pinko toy from Robot Chicken Story? Robot Chicken predicted modern times. Oh no. He released a video today saying MK1 is hated by everyone. Yeah, so we looked at that True Underlane video yesterday. Yes, yes, ma'am. We saw it yesterday, and going back to that video that True Underlay made, I was thinking about it. Like, he says in the video that he's a businessman. I question that highly. Also, he says in that video that he likes people like Yellow Flash, Melanie Mac, Hypnotic, and Kyle. And I'm like, does he have an original thought? Like, is he just taking ideas from other people? And then, like, the other thing is that he thinks that DEI and all of that is just conspiracy. And it bothers me that people just don't do enough to type in wbd.com/DEI. Like, it's such an easy URL that I've memorized it. And it explains to you how they try to incorporate DEI in every single product. I don't think that it's far-fetched to say that things are being done for a corporate political reasoning in hopes of increasing profit, because that's what they say in their quarterly conference calls. They want things to be more inclusive. Oh no. The comparison hurts me. Oh no. Playing my lawnmower simulator. I was actually thinking about getting that Snoopy because I heard what a great game it was from you, and I think it would be fun. Although I do have to go outside and water the plants, so I don't think I can play a simulator when I kind of have to do it in real life. Oh no. Adam, WNBA player Brittany Griner wants to be called Pops. Oh no. Oh no. Who's Brittany Griner? I don't know who that is. Everything brown flowers for brown back. Makes sense. Everything is brown in MK1. Coincidence? I don't think so. Very true, my friend. You know, Gwen Stefani Brown Becky, you might be correct. Cuckoo, mon ami. Love it. Okay, so yes, thank you, my friends, for joining along. Today was kind of random, but I did want to share with you some non-MK1 related things today. I think a lot of people say, "Oh, why don't you play something else?" But I do all the time. They just don't see or care or whatever. But lovely. Please do leave a like or leave a dislike or get the hell out. The live stream is over. But if you really enjoy it, what we do here, please consider joining the Jaded Bunny family. You get access to all of my secret vids, glitches, builds, all of the knowledge. It's yours. Please do join. I might do more like garden update. I kind of like this format of like recording with my point and shoot camera, then transferring to the console, and then we can like talk about it. But yeah, if you want to see like the rest of my garden outside, let me know. We might do it for the bunnies, or we might just do it for everyone. Maybe. But yes, much love to all of my brothers and sisters. But huge shout out to Snoopy. Love you, Snoopy. Everyone go follow Snoopy on Twitter. Or not Twitter, Twitch. Yes. Please go follow him on Twitch. But also huge love to Cara D. J4. Thank you for being here. Griner is a pro basketball player. Okay. All right. Love you guys so much. Peace, love, and hair grease. But yes, I'm praying that you have a fabulous rest of your weekend. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.